Question number 97 on page number 5.110. On 31st March 2020, the balance sheet of Ram and Shyam who share profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. So we can prepare the revaluation account. Since here in the adjustment no new profit sharing ratio is given, so directly it is understood that 3:2, which is the old ratio, will be taken as the sacrificing ratio only. So let us prepare the revaluation account. So here it is given in adjustment number 2, a debtor whose dues of rupees 7,500 were written off as bad debt paid 5,000 in settlement. It means debtor has increased by how much? 5,000. So that increase in asset has been written in the credit side of revaluation account. Then next, point number 3, a claim of rupees 12,500 on account of workmen's compensation was to be provided for. So is there any workmen's compensation fund or reserve inside the balance sheet? No. So this 12,500 is a new increase in workmen's compensation claim, so that I have shown as an increase in liability in the debit side. Then next adjustment is fourth one, machinery was undervalued by 5,000. Machinery is undervalued, it means we have to increase the value of the asset machinery. So increase in the value of asset has been shown in the credit side of revaluation account. And next to it is given stock was valued 10% more than its market value. So this is more, so we have to reduce it by 10%. So I have reduced, decrease in asset will be shown in the debit side of the revaluation account. Then the loss has been transferred in the old ratio to Ram and Shyam's capital account. Now the partners capital account we have prepared by the balance given in the balance sheet 1,50,000 and 1 lakh. Then the general reserve inside the balance sheet of 25,000 has been distributed in the old ratio, and the goodwill premium will be in Shyam's column because it is given that now the goodwill premium, as I told, it is given that it will be in the Shyam's column 25,000, because it just below the balance sheet it is written that 1/5 share which Mahesh acquired wholly from Shyam. So the only sacrificing partner is Shyam, so I have written that in Shyam's column. Then the revaluation loss I have written in the debit side. Bank, this 58,000, I think you are now well knowing the fact how to calculate this amount, the proportionate capital to be brought in by Mahesh. I will show the calculation also. Let us come to the balance sheet. Whatever the changes are there, I have written debtors 167,500 minus provision 12,500. So 1,55,000. Stock 75,000. Earlier it was 82,500, but it is to be reduced 10%. So that I have reduced machinery 1,47,500, and the bank 25,000 is the balance given, 58,000 is the new capital by the new partner, and 25,000 is the share of premium of goodwill. Creditors 70,000, EPF, that is employees provident fund 55,000, workmen's compensation claim increased to 12,500, and then the capital balances I have written 1,59,000, 1,31,000 and 58,000. So both the sides total are same, 4,85,500, 4,85,500. Now let us see the calculation of the proportionate capital. It is given that in the question Mahesh was to bring in capital equal to 20%, that is 1/5 only, we can say 1/5 of the combined capitals of Ram and Shyam after all adjustment. So not of the total capital of the firm, but it should be 1/5 of the combined capitals of Ram and Shyam after all adjustment. So here the credit side values in Ram's capital account is 1,50,000 and 15,000 I have added, and 6,000 was the loss of revaluation I have deducted. Same is the case for Mahesh, 1 lakh plus 10,000 plus 25,000 the premium of goodwill was affecting, and minus 4,000 the loss on revaluation. Now I have not reversed it as 5/4. Why? This I have not done because it is not 1/5 of the total capital of the firm, but it is given in the question that it should be 20% of the combined capitals of Ram and Shyam. So combined capital of Ram and Shyam is 2,90,000. 1/5 of that comes out to be 58,000, which has been shown in the partners capital account. So in this way we come to an end of chapter 5, that is admission of a partner. So whatever this exercise questions are there and examples are there, you should try to solve that, and for any problem you should comment or you can text me personally to get the solution and get your queries cleared.